Hey there. I am super excited for your appointment today. So we're playing catch up on all your vaccines, am I correct? Okay. So you've never had a vaccine before in your life? No. Anti-vax parents. Okay. Oh, and you don't speak to them anymore. I wonder why. All right. So we will be doing at least 4, maybe 5 vaccines, depending on what you want to get. And I have a few questions that I will be asking you just to make sure there aren't any contraindications for vaccines today. Usually there are not, but let me just go ahead and start by getting your temperature and blood pressure, okay? Set that down. Grab my thermometer. Okay. So, what made you decide to get vaccinated? Oh, okay, so you did your research. That is wonderful. Go ahead and open your mouth for me, please. Yeah, I think a lot of anti-vax parents probably have their children's best interest in mind, but they have a lot of misconceptions about vaccines. 98.6. Perfect. Blood pressure. Okay. I'm just going to come into your left arm, honey. If you could just uncross your legs for me. Okay. Just get that in there. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. We have 110/70. 110. Okay. All right. So, just a couple questions for you. Are you sick today? No. Okay. Do you have any allergies to medications, food, or latex? And no allergies to anything else? No. That's very good. Do you have any long-term health problems? No. That's fantastic. And very lucky, seeing as you never had any vaccines. Do you have any immune system problems? No. Do you have any family with immune system problems? No. And no family with medical history issues? No. Were your parents vaccinated? Interesting. It's always interesting how the anti-vax parents were vaccinated and then for some reason it's too dangerous for their children. Okay. So why did your parents choose not to vaccinate you? Let me guess. Was it because they think vaccines cause autism? No. Okay. Usually it's the autism thing, even though that's been debunked by many, many studies. And even if it did cause autism in a small percentage, I think you'd rather have a living kid than one with... Excuse me. Okay. Is it the holistic medicine thing? We want only natural things entering our body? Because natural things are always healthy. No. Okay. So why did they choose not to vaccinate you? Government, mind control, nanorobots. Really? Okay. I do not have that one on my bingo board. That is interesting. Government, mind control, nanorobots. Fascinating. So they think that the robots are injected with the vaccine that is used by the government to control your mind, I assume. Okay. And do they still hold this belief, just out of curiosity? They do. And they live on a commune where everybody... Okay. Yeah. Yes. I usually have some literature printed out for some of the more common misconceptions about vaccines, like the autism thing, and then like holistic medicine. I don't have anything for government mind control nanorobots, though, and where you said you're not really speaking to your parents anyway. Understandable. I think sometimes people like to bring this information back to their families to educate them on their choice to be vaccinated and why it's the right choice, especially people with younger siblings. I see that a lot with people who recently turned 18 or 19. They have younger siblings who they want to be vaccinated, but you know, some states require parental permission until you're 18. So, okay. So the vaccines we're going to do today, we need to do Tdap, which is tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis. That is 1 dose every 10 years. We need to do measles, mumps, rubella, MMR. That is 2 doses, 1 today and then 1 in 4 weeks. We, well, let me ask, have you had chickenpox? Chickenpox party. And when did your parents bring you to this chickenpox party? When you were 7. Did you contract chickenpox? Okay, yeah, it was awful. It is awful. That's why we have a vaccine for it, and why there was a vaccine for it when you were 7. So I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. But we do not need to do the vaccine because you already have the antibodies from it. Now, in your age group, I like to do HPV. It is not a requirement, but strongly suggested. That would be 1 dose today, 1 dose in 4 weeks, and then another dose in another 4 weeks. Yeah, okay, we'll go for it. And would you like the flu vaccine? Yeah, and we're doing it all. Okay, so we'll do Tdap, MMR, the HPV, and flu today. No need for chickenpox. All right. So you have done your research, it seems. Have you heard anything about what it feels like to get a shot, or watched videos or anything? You've watched some YouTube videos of people getting... Okay. Well, I will tell you, it's just like a little pinch, almost painless. We do these to kids, obviously, so it's nothing that you will not be able to handle. Are you nervous at all? No? Okay. Well, that's wonderful. Nothing to be nervous about. You will not have any negative effects from these vaccines. They will keep you from getting these diseases and dying from them. So, very positive stuff today. So, we are going to be using a fresh syringe for each vaccine. And they come in these little vials. So, we have the vaccine in here. I will be drawing it up into the syringe and injecting into your upper arms, the muscle of your upper arms. Like I said, very little pain. The tetanus shot, you might have some bruising and a little bit of soreness for the next day or so. That will dissipate after like 1 or 2 days. Very normal. And you only have to get that one every 10 years. So not a big deal at all. Soreness will be normal for that. So just in case you experience it, nothing to worry about. Okay? Let me put gloves on. So I'm just gonna get my gloves on here. And then we can start with your vaccines. We'll start with the tetanus, and you want to see the needle? Okay. No, it's awesome. I'm glad that you're interested in it. A lot of people are very nervous, especially the first time, so here we do. Tiny, tiny little needle. Nothing to be nervous about. We'll just draw up some of the vaccine, put it right in your arm very quickly. I'm very good at these. I've done many, many, many of them. So I'm going to start by just cleaning the vaccine vial, alcohol pad. And I'm going to go ahead and clean the top of your arm where I'm going to be injecting, okay? Just get over there. show you exactly what I'm doing because you want to watch. Alright, so we put the needle into the vial. We're going to draw the solution up into it. And out. Make sure there's no air in there. Put that all up to the top. Perfect. You ready? Okay. Nothing to be nervous about. Alright. I'm just going to come over here to your arm. Okay. You're going to feel just a little pinch, okay? Alright. Get that in there. You did it? Okay. That's your first vaccine. First one ever. Was it bad? Not so bad. Okay. Well, that was awesome. Very, very brave. I'm proud of you. You ready for 3 more? Okay. Alright. So now we'll do the MMR. You just go ahead and grab a fresh needle. Get that open for you. Same thing. Looks similar. It's not the same. Okay, get that in there. Alright. Okay. And get rid of all those air bubbles. Okay. And I'm going to do this one still in the left arm, okay? Right. Ready? Another pinch. Okay, that's 2 down. You are being a trooper, especially for somebody who never got shots as a child. Excellent. You wouldn't believe the number of people that are really afraid of needles. Yeah, it's a lot. Okay. So we'll do HPV now. Again. Another fresh needle. Okay. Now I'm going to be coming into your right arm this time, so I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that's all clean with alcohol swabs, okay? Just get in there and clean that off. Alright. Perfect. Okay. So here's the HPV. Again, this is the first of 3 for HPV. So you'll need to come back in 4 weeks for the second dose, just like the MMR. Okay. Alright. Just get in here. And just a small pinch, okay? And perfect. Okay. Lovely. You are doing so good. So just one more, just the flu. You can do one more? Okay. That's great. Alright. Last one. Clean the file. Put it in there. Now, are you going to get your children vaccinated should you choose to have any? Good, good. Alright. Kaiser. Alright. Okay, last one. Last little pinch. All done. So we did 10. So one more time, like I said, the tetanus you're good for 10 years. flu is going to be yearly, should you choose. The MMR, you need this one, and then you need a booster in 4 weeks for it to be effective. And then HPV, you need this one, you need a booster in 4 weeks, and then in 4 more weeks. So that's a total of 3 for HPV for it to be effective. Okay. Alright, so on your way out, you can schedule your next appointment for roughly 4 weeks from today. I'll let them know at the desk so we can find a day and time that works for you. If it's not exactly 4 weeks from today, that's fine, as long as it's usually within about 6 weeks. And we don't want to go earlier than 4 weeks. Okay? Alright, you feeling okay? Alright. Well, I'm really, really happy that you came in today and decided to get all of your vaccines. If you end up wanting any literature for your parents, I can try to look up something on government conspiracy or government mind control, or with your use of the internet, I'm sure you could as well. But really glad that you don't share that mindset. Okay. If you do have any questions in the coming days, or if you feel like you have some symptoms that may be abnormal, let me know. We do sometimes see vaccine reactions. It's very rare, and very rarely is it dangerous. So the most you might see is a little bit of redness, or like with the tetanus I said, some bruising or some soreness. Okay? Alright, so I will see you in 4 weeks. Do you want a lollipop like I give the kids? No. Okay, well, if you want one in 4 weeks, they will be available. Alright, see you then, okay?